Hi everybody, welcome to week 2. I'm trying something different with my announcements this year. What I'd done in the past was use Educator's little video tool, but what I'd like to be able to do from time to time is actually show you around the course what to do and what to expect for the coming week. So welcome to week 2, and here's what we're up to this week. Last week we focused on kind of getting to know Educator and getting to know each other a little bit. This week you get started on that first unit. So here is the new announcement, and of course you want to read over that carefully. Then every week the first thing you should do is head on over to course documents and click on task sheets, and that will bring up the new task sheet which I'll have posted. And let me walk you quickly through the week 2 tasks. First of all, there's some reading to do, and I can't emphasize enough, and I said this last week as well, you've got to do the reading in this class. You don't have me getting up in front of the class and summarizing stuff for you. I may do PowerPoints or lectures from time to time, but you know, they're not going to be as detailed as what's in your text, and I expect you to know the stuff in your text. So as you get in there and start writing your essays, I want to see that applied. So if you haven't read it, you're not going to be applying it, which is kind of common sense. After that, I need you to start thinking about your topic for this first essay. You can click on this link here, and I'm going to open it in a new tab so I can just come over here and it will open very slowly. Of course, there you go. I'll show you this very quickly. Read through this quickly. This is in your Unit 1 packet as well. This is an overview of what we're doing in this first assignment, and it's drawn from your text actually. I won't do that again in the future, but this one I've drawn from the text. It comes down to this. This is an exploratory exercise. You won't be producing an essay at the end, which is why, you know, the text isn't 100% accurate in this case. But what you are going to be doing is exploring one of two things. Either something you believe or feel strongly about, or a career choice. Now the key with an exploratory essay is this. It cannot be either informative or persuasive. So what does that mean? Well, if you want to go with something you believe, and that's a scenario you want to explore, your goal is to try to figure out why you believe what you believe. So this becomes a personal exploration. You might reflect on things in your own life, things that you've read, your experiences. So for example, if I have a strong belief that people are fundamentally very, very good, I'm not in this blog going to be arguing for that. I'm going to be asking myself, now, why do I think that? There are a lot of people who don't believe that. So getting down to that, I might look at how I was raised. I might look at things my parents did. I might look at experiences I had throughout my life, things I've read, personal beliefs, religious beliefs. But the question is, why do I believe this? Not why should you believe it? And that's an important distinction. If I'm looking into my career choice, you know, if you've chosen what you're going to do and you have 0 questions about it, chances are that is not the option for you to choose here. I would not be in a very good position if I wanted to sit and write about what it takes to be an English teacher in a community college, because I know that already. It wouldn't be an exploration. That would become an informative essay. So again, if you've chosen a field, then you have to ask something you genuinely want to know. So if you're going to nursing, you might ask yourself, what kind of nursing would you like to go into? What the final result cannot be is an essay about the career of nursing, just to tell me what it's all about, how to get into it. So if you don't know what you're doing, that's ideal. If you have an idea what your career is going to be, then you've got to think about a question you genuinely would like to ask about it. We then move on to that blog you created last week. Now, if you haven't posted your blog to your intro yet, you've got to do that. I will, during the week, pull those together and put them in an external links folder for those of you who are willing to share them with the rest of your class. If you would like to keep it private for some reason, at the very bottom of these task sheets there is a link to a tutorial on how to make your blog private. Now initially, today's Saturday, and I'm opening this up Saturday, initially you'll see that this is actually refers to some exercises in a children's literature course. I developed it last semester for a children's literature course. I'm going to do another version specifically for you, but the instructions are exactly the same. I just want you to be confused if it's mentioning a few things you're not familiar with. I will change that later today or tomorrow when I'm able to get on and do some work again. This blog is your essay, quote-unquote essay, for this first unit. So the first thing you want to do is click on blog rubric, and again, you can find it through this link in the task sheet, or you can go to the Unit 1 packet. That will tell you what's expected of you and how you learn the points. Basically, we'll have weekly posts you'll be responsible for, and then a final summation, and that will be sort of the essay for this unit, that final blog post. which will be a little bit more formal. Each week I'll tell you what to post on your blog for that week. So this week, a series of brainstorming activities will go up there, and then a reflective post at the end of that. I'm also going to be encouraging you next week to start making these sorts of reflective posts on the fly. So if you're working and you've got a question that's interesting to you, you come across, or something surprises you, feel free to post that to your blog. These instructions I'll give each week will be the bare minimum. I'll tell you exactly what you need to get the points for that week, but feel free to share anything else. Have fun with this and make the exploration as interesting and enjoyable to you as possible. Finally, you'll need to visit your classmates' blogs. You don't have to, but that's optional. And again, you can choose not to share your blog with your classmates if you'd like to. I don't want to violate anyone's privacy. One more thing, and I'm sorry I have to go back to the topic again. I got talking about the essay itself. Your topic for this will be due at the end of the week. Where will you post your topic? Well, when you've done it, I want you to click on Communication, Discussion Board, and you will see here a new discussion board, which is the Week 2 discussion. And let me tell you, first of all, I have been reading your posts, as you know, because I've been commenting. I'm in here as a student. You can see it says View as Instructor. I can click on View as Student. As a student, I've not looked at anyone's posts, so that's just explaining why it looks like I haven't been looking at your posts. You know I have been because I've commented. Anyhow. To this Week 2 discussion, I want you to post your topic for this essay, and be sure to check back in because I will give you feedback or suggestions on it, especially if I see a potential issue. If it's perfect, I'll probably just post perfect. If I see a potential issue, I will post on that as well. So that is what's up for the week, and again, never hesitate to click on this help link. Pop by my office. I will be posting my office hours now to the syllabus. I'll upload a revised version of the syllabus either today or tomorrow with my office hours. You can pop by then as well. And have a good week, and do not forget that I am here if you're stuck or confused.